This is absolutely absurd.
We'll see how this goes.
Here we go!
Freaking mess. This is bad. It's bad. It's bad. Blue marble sky, Tampa Bay, opening night.
To be frank and honest, the Tampa showing was magical. For me, it was this wondrous event where I saw people from my childhood, middle school, high school, just all combined in this one space. And from the outside, it was smooth. On the inside, behind the scenes, it was rough. Let's run this back real fast. We had to drive from Charlotte, North Carolina, all the way down to Tampa. And of course, we get stopped by the Popo.
HD, how you doing?
Take your eyes off the road or off your speedometer, and all of a sudden, you got Cop Man Jones pulling you over for going 85.
Made it to Tampa.
And later that day, we went and checked out the space where we were going to be having the event that night. We had a certain number of chairs, and we ended up selling out at around 170. We actually went back and borrowed chairs from my old high school football coach, who was a complete G.
So we had the football players help us on the way there. Now we've been left to our own devices to lug these very heavy chairs into this event space. The plants have arrived.
Looks beautiful.
I don't know where these plants came from or who organized the whole plant situation, but it's pretty cool. You feel the space really coming to life. That's what plants do. They bring the energy up. They raise the roof. They root you down. They spring you forward. That's about all I got.
And we're at the back of the room, and we're looking at the screen, and we're kind of look at each other, and we're like, this 9-foot screen, it's not gonna cut it. It's not big enough.
So we managed to find a 12-foot screen.
I don't even know if that would be big enough.
Yeah, it'll definitely be big enough. The only issue is they won't let us take it in a truck. We have to take it in a bigger vehicle.
We're at Big Mike's Food Mart because we're gonna try to get one of these U-Hauls. Like one of these big boys over here. 1347. Let's go get a screen.
Nothing like last minute is the best minute.
So we have, basically the situation is right now, we have about 45 minutes to get to this place before it closes. We're hitting peak rush hour. And I put on my shirt backwards.
And they take a wrong turn and end up heading over to Clearwater.
As if we couldn't have more problems.
We went over the bridge because the turn we missed made us go 6 miles into another city, and now we're about to be stuck in serious traffic. We're getting tight on time.
Yeah.
We're getting tight on time. We're at the place where we're supposed to pick up this screen, and doors are closed. Very few signs of life. It took an absurd amount of time to get here. Thank you, Clearwater Bridge. And we're getting super close to showtime.
The event is starting in an hour. And I get there with Jackie, and we start doing some, we're setting up the table, setting up the step and repeat, doing the finishing touches on the chairs, start doing the popcorn. And, people start showing up 30 minutes early. And we are not ready at all. And there's this long line forming on the outside. I'm taking pictures, I'm trying to greet people saying, thank you so much for coming. And, then Mackenzie, he's checking people in, and, the house is pretty full at this point. And Mackenzie, he comes up to me, he's like, hey, bro, where's the bag? I'm like, the bag's inside. He's like, no, the bag that was inside the backpack. I'm like, dude, what are you talking about? He's like, Fletch, the bag with the freaking film in it, bro. And I'm like, oh my gosh. Oh my God. I had forgot the film at a film screening, and the film was supposed to start in 5 minutes. So HD takes a complete bullet for the team.
And I get in, and I'm checking people in. All of a sudden, Mackenzie comes up and says, oh, Fletch forgot the bag that has all the stuff in it. Oh, we can't actually screen the film. We have to go back to Fletch's house.
Which is like 10, 15 minutes away. Grabs the film.
I seem frustrated. It's probably because I am.
And I'm up there on the microphone just trying to stall or do anything that will, kind of distract the people.
I see people from my early childhood, from my middle school days, my high school days, from my high school days. And what looks like 10,000 people to me. I didn't wear my glasses. As you sit here and your mind starts to wander of, when is this film going to start? What is it going to be of? Did I just come here because Leland told me to come? So without further ado, I give you Blue Marble Sky.
We were down at the last second.
Oh, gosh. We just pulled off one of the most incredible things I've ever been a part of. Somehow got the perfect number of chairs, somehow got the film, and...
We're good. You freak out.
It's playing.
We turned around at one point, and the bartenders were just bawling, crying. That was super powerful because we have no relationship to them. And so that was just like very, very cool to see.
So what y'all think? Awesome. I think we, with this film, believe in the messaging so much that we want to really create the environment.
I don't necessarily want people going into it trying to critique it. I want them to go into it and listen. And that to me is more important than an award right now, is people listening.
These things aren't always going to go right. In fact, more often than not, they're going to go wrong. And so much of it is, how am I going to respond? And a Blue Marble Day is about choosing love in that situation, choosing gratitude in that situation, no matter what's happening. So that, in that sense, today has been a Blue Marble Day. So thank you guys all.